Hey, it's Stephanie again, and I'm here with another Top 5 Wednesday. This week's Wednesday is favorite tropes. So I've actually spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I think the ones that I ended up choosing were pretty similar. The top 5 that I have for you today is a best friend love interest. In particular, childhood best friend love interests I think are my favorite. But I'm also really down with just like becoming friends first and just having a lot of things in common, and out of that friendship budding into a romance. So those are just always so cute. The examples I have in this case are Percy and Annabeth from the Percy Jackson series, and also Helene and Elias from An Ember in the Ashes. My number 4 is going to be what was called Buffy speak on this website that I was looking at, and that's kind of along the lines of this example from Lemony Snicket. It's just kind of that whole sense of replacing something really complicated with something really simple, and it's just like my type of humor, I guess. I really like it. And some books that have these examples are Angel Fall. The way that the main character kind of simplifies a lot of the angel like majesticness really makes me laugh. And my other one is Unspoken. They just have a really good humor. That was like one of my favorite things about this book. They would just be really snarky and clever with each other, and then one of them would just be like sputtering something really simple, and it would just make me laugh. My number 3 is kind of a sad one, and that is Sacrifice for Your Friends. So whether you're kind of going to the death for your friends, or if you push them away and go and fight the villain by yourself, as long as it's justified. Some examples of this is in the Heroes of Olympus series. This comes up a lot. Percy Jackson is one of the main characters. His fatal flaw has always been to sacrifice himself for his friends, and how the gods like want to use that against him this series. And another one is in Blue Lily, Lily Blue. There's just one particular scene that I really like. One of the characters is pretty stoic. You know, he kind of sacrifices himself in a way. He doesn't die or anything for one of the other main characters, and it just really moved me. And it's not even that profound, but for me it was. That series is super good. You guys should read it. My number 2 favorite trope is what I call the snarky puck. One of the first YA books that I really kind of gobbled up was the Iron Fae series, and the first book in that is the Iron King. One of the main characters ends up being Puck. He's just hilarious, so just like that trope of like the funny sidekick, so along the lines of Fred and George Weasley. My examples of this, of course, the Iron King series where you actually have Puck. Siege and Storm, where you meet a certain pirate, and he's amazing and hilarious, and I loved him, and the book should have been about him. Okay, moving on. So my number 1 trope is the Friends Are Family. My examples of this, the 3 angels in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, like they were bred for war, and they are orphans. They don't have any parents, and so they've just like developed a really intense relationship with each other that's strictly familial. The other example I'm going to mention is from Heir of Fire, which is from the Throne of Glass series. Am I going to mention the Throne of Glass series in every video? Probably. I mean, I really like that series. It just has a lot to offer. In the Heir of Fire, a lot of things are kind of going wrong, but some friendships are kind of tested. These particular main characters that are such brothers, and there's one scene that I just was so moving, and I just really loved it. That is my number 1, is the Bro TP, or Friends Are Family. Well, thanks guys for coming by to my Top 5 Wednesday, and I will be seeing you next time.